What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Beyond the Screen. It's your girl Jazz, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Are You the One Season 6 episodes 4 and 5. We're gonna start out with the classic I told you so. I told y'all that Malcolm and Nerys were not a match. I told you, she's just a hooker. I don't know who her match is. Ugh, their whole situation is just aggravating. Glad that they're not a match. It was cute to see Dee all happy in her pillow, and she didn't boast or make a big deal about it, and Nerys walks inside like, she better not say nothing to me. Like, nobody's thinking about you. You're now a non-factor because we're 100% sure now that you and Malcolm are not a match. There. I feel like Dee was respectful the whole time they were rocking with each other and trying to figure out their life and whatnot, so I'm definitely team Dee. Nerys is just a hooker to me, so whatever. Jada talking about Clinton and Uche not having like a real connection, just basically making it sound like everything is just kind of like platonic and, you know, there's nothing like really deep about it, is confusing to me because she literally told America that her best asset is her vagina. So how dare you talk about somebody not having a deep relationship with someone and all you're concerned about is spreading your legs. Just saying. Now, what was interesting to me is how Malcolm and Nerys handed their no match result. Malcolm is telling her that, you know, he wants to have babies and be with her long term and that, you know, it's ride or die. Like, we in this. I feel like that's a little intense though, because y'all don't know each other. You're not a match for a reason. But I just feel like when you're on these shows and people start talking like marriage and kids and stuff like that, it's y'all sound kind of crazy because you don't know each other. Like, how are you talking about spending forever with these people and you don't know them outside of a vacation? That just doesn't make any sense to me. You're all nuts, but that's why you're there. So I guess it is what it is. And then y'all tell me how Kareem arranged a date. How does that happen? You have like competitions to win dates. So how you just plan a side date? Like, I didn't know they could do that. So I thought that was kind of weird. Like he just planned out his own alone time. So it was interesting to me. But matchup ceremony. Malcolm picked Jaless instead of picking Dee. And I was a little confused. He was more concerned with making sure that he didn't upset Nerys as opposed to being concerned about not upsetting the whole house. And then Kiana's over here talking about how she'd take a bullet for Michael. A bullet though? A bullet? That's intense, Kiana. How you gonna take a bullet for somebody who don't want you? That don't even make sense. What's wrong with you? Go take a nap. And then these geniuses ended up with 2 beams. 2 beams. Whatever. Moving on. They have this challenge. The girls are getting asked questions about the dude of their choice. If they get the question right, good job. If they get the question wrong, purple dust explodes in their face. And we were counting on Clinton and Uche to win this competition. We were counting on them. Terrence asked Uche if Clinton is team Justin Bieber or team Selena Gomez. What kind of stupid question is that? What? Okay, all the questions were stupid, but theirs was extra stupid. I needed them to have it was just dumb. Everybody sucked equally, but we needed Uche and Clinton to suck the least, and they didn't. She got it wrong, and then there's purple dust all in her face, and it was over. So the dates ended up going Ethan and Jaless, Zoe and Keith, and Dimitri and Nicole. And they all ended up being the winners, which is cool. That makes sense. They're all decent truth booth choices because we know Keith has been feeling Zoe. But Zoe lets Keith know on the date that she's like, yeah, I'd probably walk all over you because you're a sissy lala, and I'm feeling Kareem. So yeah, so poor him. Just kind of got his heart all stomped on. I was proud of Ethan. Ethan called out Jaless because she's still sleeping with Anthony, and he's like, you know, it's kind of awkward to try and like have a conversation with you and you just got done having sex with Anthony. Those are facts though. I don't know. I'm just interested to see how she deals with the rest of the house moving forward because it doesn't really seem like she cares that much. It just kind of seems like she's just kind of along for the ride and just trying to be gross. Let's talk about this Sumo Dare competition. These grown adults decided that they were gonna take pillows and like wrap them around themselves and then make a pillow arena. And one person's gonna go to this side, the other person's gonna go to this side, and then they're gonna run and smack into each other. Now for the whole game, the losers had to do dares until we got to the final round. What did the winner of the finals get, you ask? The winner for the guys gets to lick chocolate off Nerice's nipple. It's like, what? She agreed. She agreed to, she said okay. Okay. Malcolm outside in the pool. She laid down, took her entire boob out of her shirt. Let somebody lick a peanut butter off of it. And like, it wasn't like a little quick lick, like he like sucked the chocolate off of her boob. I already think she's a hoochie, but I was low-key in shock. As hard as she fought with Dee Dee for Malcolm and all this types of stuff, you guys literally are just a confirmed no match. But he still wants to stay with you. He went against the whole house and didn't pick Dee Dee at the matchup ceremony. And you let someone suck chocolate off of your nipple. Now, Malcolm comes inside while all this is happening. So, you know, he's coming in, yeah, he's drying off. We're good, drying off. Oh, word? And he just goes ballistic. And she's like, no, everybody else in the house was literally doing the exact same thing. Did you just use somebody else did it as an excuse to your boyfriend on why some other dude just had his mouth around your boob? What is wrong with you? Think, girl, think. And then she gonna cry. You got the nerve to cry. She said, I just don't understand her. Just dumb. So now he's good. He wants to just go be with Dee Dee now. So when Dee Dee climbed into bed together, Dee Dee's happy. She's got her man. Everything's okay. Just fast forward. Last night, Ethan and Alexis randomly kiss at the beginning of the episode. Poor Ethan. Like, Ethan at the party, like, everybody's just turned up. Like, whoa, yeah, ah, just being the gross people that they are. And Ethan's just gonna stand in there like he's just, these people are just gonna chew him up and spit him out. It's hilarious. Poor Ethan. But I don't know, I just thought it was weird. Alexis she just wants to kiss everybody. I don't think she knows what she's doing or what her strategy is whatsoever, but whatever. I feel like she's just there to party. Let's talk about Olivia. Olivia is conflicted, right? Olivia's been hooked up with Kareem, you know, for the last so much amount of time. But she's feeling Keith. She low-key thinks that Keith could be her match, right? Which is cool, you know? There's just this thought we're thinking, but her loyalty is to Kareem. At least it was. I don't know, we'll come back to them. Dimitri and Nicole. Dimitri was literally in the confessional like, hey, all these girls fine. I'm just here to stick it wherever I can and have a good time. Oh, bars, I didn't even do that on purpose. So yeah, basically he's just there to sleep with all these girls and just have fun or whatever. He's like, you know, I know that I've been rocking with Nicole, but I'm not saying I can't talk to anybody else. Now, at the lingerie party, Nicole overhears him talking about other girls and she gets upset, she's sad and she's crying and he's like, oh my gosh, no babe, I'm sorry, it's okay. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. You're who I want, it's fine, don't panic. Then, in the kitchen, you got Michael and Audrey falling for each other just harder and harder, and now they're kissing and everything's great, and you know, Michael's good in the world. Let's go back to the party. Everybody's in their underwear, you know? Some girls want to like be classy with it and like put something sheer over their bra and panties, you know? Just to add a little bit of cover up. And they're all jamming in their lingerie, right? So Kareem's out there with Gilles, and was it Zoe? And he's just like, yeah, having a good time. Olivia's like, bet. He's chilling, he's dancing, whatever. She goes, she lays down in the room, covers herself up. She's laying underneath a blanket. Keith is sitting on the end of the bed, and they're talking about the difference of being Philippine and being Filipino. whatever. Just having real basic conversation. So Kareem, you know, gets done jangling at the party, and he comes, he looks in there, he's like, so he leaves and decides he's in a huff. Immediately goes, finds Zoe, gasses Zoe up. You're the first girl that I really wanted to talk to, and really you were my first choice, and neener, and I wanted to be with you. And he's like, I'm looking in her eyes, and I know that she wants me. Okay, so then they go in the closet and they make out. But you were just mad and jealous that Olivia was having a conversation with someone after you were dancing with half-naked girls, and now you're making out with Zoe in the closet. I need people to do things that make sense. Zoe comes out and is like, oh my God, guess what I just did? I just made out with Kareem. Like a lot. Guess what? Guess what I did? I just made out with Kareem. Yeah. Oh, it was crazy. Hey, guess what I did? I made out with Kareem. Like literally goes and tells like every female in the house, except Olivia, that she made out with Kareem. Now, this gets around. Keyona's irritated. Keyona's like, why is she telling everybody else but Olivia? Like it's gonna get back to her eventually. Yes, she felt some form of loyalty. So Tyler's in there with Keith and Olivia at this point. So she goes in there and she's like, I'm gonna mouth it to you. So she like sign languages the secret that they were making out, and Tyler was like, well, you know, now they're in the pool outside. So Olivia's like, word? I'm gonna go validate it with my eyeballs. So she gets up and she goes to walk outside. She sees him. Ooh, Olivia! I thought that was so cold of her. She didn't go and like make a scene or freak out. She walked out, handled her business, went back inside, and then she cried and whatnot. Boss, I was glad she didn't like go out there crying and freaking out, right? Like don't let them see you sweat. Handle your biz, keep it moving. So she's sad about that. So then word gets around that Keyona's the one who told her. So now Kareem's upset about that. Calling Keyona all kinds of names. She's a snake, she's a whore, but you just cheated on your girlfriend and Keyona's the whore? She's stupid. She's not a whore though. That's a bit much. Like you're tripping right now. So okay, so he's yelling and Tyler's like, hey man, just gotta chill out. The female, like relax. Like he's trying to like plead his side. Kareem doesn't want to hear it. Then they're yelling at each other. Oh no, man, here, huh. The comment that set Kareem off that led to the fight makes a whole lot of sense when you think about it. It's like, own up to your actions. That pissed Kareem off. You know why? Because it's true. Stupid people don't like to hear the truth. So he flips out, they get in each other's face, they're pushing, ha, no, ah. That's what it looks like when guys fight, in case you didn't know. So they fight, they get pulled apart or whatever. And then what was hilarious to me was them arguing, like the comments that they were making at each other. Like Kareem, I'll beat your tall butt up. Tyler's like, get a step tool for you, talk to me, boy. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, just dumb. So yeah, and I was like, dang, did somebody get kicked off or nobody goes home? Like, nobody cared. We just moved forward like it didn't happen. Kudos to Clinton though for not being an amen friend when dealing with Kareem. You let him know like what you did was wrong, and you know, like you knew it was gonna hurt her and whatnot. So I thought that was cool because Kareem confided in him and he wasn't just like, no, it's okay, bro, whatever, it's part of the game. Like, no, he let him know, like, own your stuff. Kareem feels bad or whatever. He apologized and owned up that he messed up and things like that. And then it was time for truth booth reveals and stuff. And you know, he apologized for turning up and all that. So I guess like you gotta forgive him and move on, but I still think he's whack. Olivia says she's done with Kareem because she doesn't want to feel that way and like put herself in a position to get hurt again. And I think that's awesome of her. I'm so proud of her. So go Olivia. For now, we'll come back to her again. Dimitri and Nicole get voted into the truth booth and end up not being a match. Now Nicole's devastated and Dimitri's like, we're still gonna be a thing after this. It's gonna be fine, no problem. But then he's basically in the diary room like, ha! YOLO, I'm gonna get these buckets and it's gonna be okay. But you just told her that y'all are gonna be together after this. You know she's gonna watch this eventually, right? Y'all ain't gonna be together if you keep saying that you're just gonna sleep with everybody in the house, sweetheart. You gotta just You gotta tone it down just a tad. Shad's just stupid. I wanna know if you guys have any predictions on who his match could be. Do you really think that it could be Audrey because she's the only person who has like the patience to really stand there and talk to him? Or do you guys have any other guesses on who it could be? He's just, why? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know, he's just so weird to me. He's just weird. It's weird. The matchup ceremony was nuts. Didi picked Kareem. And like Joe like literally fell over in his chair, and that was just kind of the start of like the what kind of picks. All the girls were really sporadic with it. Nobody really picked the person that they're clicked up with except for Clinton and Uche, and I get it, like they're trying to strategize and switch things up a little bit and figure it out, but a lot of their picks didn't make any sense. They picked people that they hadn't talked to at all, that they didn't know anything about, so I felt like that was really, really risky. Now it ended up working out for them because they ended up with 3 beams, which to me isn't really progress because it didn't tell them anything because the matches were so sporadic, and they got 3 beams the first matchup ceremony, so it's not really progress until you know why you got that many or you get some more. So they just really got to pull their heads out of their butts. Now after the matchup ceremony, Kareem decides that he's gonna beg Olivia for her forgiveness. She accepts it. Why? Why? So whatever. So we'll see what happens with them, because she's just like, I feel so stupid, I look so stupid. Then stop looking stupid and move on and try to get to know somebody else. I don't know. It's been a crazy 2 episodes. We'll see what happens moving forward. My point still stands. They're not gonna win this money. They're just not. We'll see. I don't know. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Get in this comment section. Let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, God first, God bless.